Ladies and gentlemen, after two back to back nail biting thrillers, we have our first one sided match of the tournament. And it's none other than the Mumbai Indians who are finally able to get their second victory of the tournament. And back to back victories, great signs for Harmanpreet Kaur. And to talk us through it, today we have with us two new analysts, Sai Vignesh and Vivan. And I'm sure both of them have some really cool insights and a very fun interaction awaits us. And without waiting much longer, Vivan, your initial thoughts on the match.
Hello. So this game didn't turn out to be a thriller like the previous two games, as MI women cruised to a comfortable victory. Once MI women restricted GG to a below par total, courtesy of brilliant spells from Ismail and Kerr, they're always the firm favorites at the halfway stage. But I think GG did make early inroads as the both opposition openers departed cheaply, but there was no scoreboard pressure as such. A sharp teamwork from Kanwer and Mooney led to Skiver Brent's run out, which could have been a turning point. But Captain Harmanpreet Kaur was cool as a cucumber, and she very comfortably batted through. And she and Amelia cared for support, and MIW cruised to a one-sided win. What are your thoughts, Sai?
Yeah, I agree with you partially, but I think the PG didn't read the pitch well. Like ever in the also the previous match which happened before here. Like they were just looking for 170 or 160 from the beginning. But this is a two-pace pitch, right? It's a slower pitch, which is in the toss rate. So they should have gone for a 140 or 150. It could be a it could it could have made a difference and in the end. And like they were just flogging in the middle. Like the seniors like Beth Moni and Sophie, what's her name? Like Sophie Gardner, right? Yeah, Gardner. They, they are the seniors and the
Yeah, yeah, Sophie.
team is the person. They have to take the responsibility. They didn't do it, which I made it well. Like Harmanpreet put that till again. So as senior player. That's what made the difference I felt
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a good point you bring there. It all comes down to intent and how well, you need to keep the scoreboard ticking. But we'll get back to that side. But before that, Vivan, you bring a really good point and you say Harmanpreet is cool. Just past few, instances tell us Harmanpreet is not. There's a couple of international instances where she's even taken a dig at the stumps, if you remember correctly. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what do you think? Harmanpreet, this new Harmanpreet 2.0, she seems to be enjoying the game very well. She seems to be loving to lead the team. So what do you think, Harmanpreet? Good signs for Mumbai?
Yeah, Harmanpreet Kaur is leading from the front from Mumbai Indians. She looks to captain her side very well, and she looks to lead from the front. She looks so comfortable when she's batting. She's playing her shots freely. She is making good shot selection. She's timing the ball perfectly, middling the ball, playing her other shots like the reverse sweep, uh, uh, bringing out her other shots, playing the slog sweep, hitting the ball very well. So I think, and she is in complete control of the game. So like when MI were for the run chase, she knew when she had to go steadily, build a partnership with Amelia Kerr, and you can see Mumbai Indians won the match very comfortably. And this is how Mumbai Indians have won the second match consecutively, and they are the defending champions. So I think this is a statement of intent from Harmanpreet Kaur and the Mumbai Indians side to show all the rest of the franchises and the teams that they are here to defend their crown. What do you think,
Yeah,
Sai?
I agree with you, but I would say that Harmanpreet's batting is good, not Harman is good. She's aggressive in nature. It's just her batting. As he said, she's the only batter in this inning who looked like completely comfortable. Like she was like she's playing in some other pitch. Like she handled every ball and she took the calculated risks and playing that reverse sweeps. And she didn't hit in every ball. She just tried only once or I said think so. And she knew the target was low and she knew that if she was there, they would on the match. And she did plus him exactly. Like she finished the match with the six, and that's the only six of the innings. They're just filling with full of boundaries, like finding the gaps, just timing. Everyone says she's a very good power hitter, but Harman is a good timer of the ball. He's a great timer. No one speaks about that much. Yeah.
Just adding on what you were saying, Sai, I think just one of the you say she's not really a power hitter and she times the ball, which is really true. But if she times it so well that it's a few of these sixes that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
happens in the WPL just crosses the boundary. But some of the sixes that I've seen Harman hit, it's a six on any ground in this world. And
yeah,
it's even in the IPL, some people cannot hit
yeah.
the
Even
six
the
that big, and
last
Harmanpreet's
six
been
will
able
see
to.
for
It
six
brings
will
to
see.
another
Yeah.
point. You were saying,
Mm.
yeah, even before you were saying how the pitch was too paced, and they should have been more ready to make sure that they were getting a good score on the board. So and Vivan brings up a point of intent. So tell me, Sai, like in terms of when there's a wicket that's too paced, and we've seen in both the last two matches that any kind of score has been chased down. How
Yeah.
important does it become for team batting first to make sure that they get a good enough total? And before that, tell me, is there a good enough total in the Chinnaswamy Stadium? That's what I want to know. And even if there is, what is it? And how do people make sure that they get that score that they want to, and they can defend in the second innings?
Uh, First of all, there's a thought that any totally Swami is not safe. Yeah, but
Yeah,
considering his pitch, I would say a bit of 10 to 15 runs would have been a ton better. Like that, it's just totally in 18th over, right? Almost 18 or 19th over. So just a
right,
bit of adding of 20 runs extra would have done better for GG. But what they did was that they just count for 170 and 180. Even their mentor was saying that we are looking for 160 just because we had a better batting lineup. There's strong batting lineup. And he
yeah,
can't hold it there. We should respect the pitch, right? Pitch and conditions. So a target of
yeah,
150 would have done better in this. And we can't compare the previous matches because those are in a different pitch. And there's a
yeah,
new one, fresh pitch. So which is
mhm,
changed according to the pitches. Which Emma did
right.
exactly. Like they didn't hit go too hard on the ball. They were just timing Harman and Amelia. That's what I
Yeah,
feel for them.
absolutely. Vivan, any thoughts on what just a one word answer on what do you think is might be a good score in Chinnaswamy? I think Sai really touched upon the fact that it's a different match, and 150 could have been probably more competitive. I would healthily like to disagree with him, because I really feel like 182 can be chased down in Chinnaswamy, but he does make a really good point. Vivan, you think what are your views?
Yes, so in Chinnaswamy, we have already always Chinnaswamy is known for high scoring games. We have seen lots of high scoring games in the IPL, and Chinnaswamy is also known as the batting paradise. But today, I think I think the way Mumbai Indians started, the Mumbai Indians coming from a win from the previous game. I think the opening bowler of Mumbai Indians, Shabnim Ismail, the way she started, the opening bowler,
Right,
how good was that bowling performance from Shabnim Ismail? Opening the bowling for Mumbai Indians, having pure control over a line and length and setting the batters up. She got two early breakthroughs in the first two overs. In the first over, she got
right,
LBW, she got Veda Krishnan, LBW.
Yeah, like
Then she
Krishnamurti.
got
Yeah.
the huge wicket of the captain
right,
of Gujarat Giants, Harleen Deol. That was an important wicket.
She's
And
the
then
captain, I think. So
yes,
right,
yes.
Beth Mooney is the
Harleen
captain.
Deol.
Okay, yes, carry on.
Yeah. And then the important wicket, it was a very important wicket. Harleen Deol came in one down. She, I think, scored a very good boundary, and she was looking to take it from there. And then after two very good overs, she was very economical too. And Harmanpreet Kaur, I think, made a very good decision to uh, um, bring Shabnim Ismail back into the attack for
Yeah.
her last over to finish her over early and not
right,
to keep her for the death. And she got the crucial wicket of Beth Mooney caught and caught behind. That was
right,
just the icing on the cake after her exceptional spell. So here, I think what a night for her. She even took a very good catch running in from the boundary. And so I think the start she gave to Mumbai Indians and Gujarat Giants once they started losing wickets, the pressure fell on Beth Mooney. Beth Mooney batted very well, getting 22 quick runs. But once the wickets were kept on falling from both the ends, that's when the pressure falls on a single batsman, and you could see it. She played a rash shot, and she got out. I think, but a terrific night for Shabnam Ismail, and I think in the first match also she bowled brilliantly, getting I think Shafali Verma clean bowled, and a very good performance by Shabnam Ismail. I think she gave the brilliant start for Mumbai Indians. I think that led to a very low total for Gujarat Giants.
Shabnam has not been in
Yeah,
Mumbai in the last couple of. Yeah, no,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get to that.
She's
I
an
just want your points on
mm,
Shabnam.
Shabni Mismail.
Mainly,
Yeah, I come to that. Yeah, yeah. So she's an new addition to the
yes,
team, and she's doing really well. And she's just hitting the line. It's how do you say? Sometimes what you want to do is just be the basic, now, just follow the basic. Ball stump to stump, hitting the good line.
absolutely
She just that's the and she caught the
right.
top two wickets. Like I just like that. She's not making it too complicated or something. Just a normal run up and a simple way of bowling. Normal basics. And
And
sometimes
and and do
if you
you
want to
think
learn
do you
that.
think this is what Mumbai missed in the last game? She was not. She didn't play in the last game, right? And do you think this is the key missing link? Because I think I touched upon it last discussion as well. Mumbai lacked a proper pacer,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
with a proper
definitely.
pacer in the team now, the team entirely looks different. So
Yeah, there
that's an important point,
she's a
right? Very
she's a new
great addition to the team as
addition
well.
to the team here. Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. Mumbai is already a stronger
Yeah,
team,
and
and
talking a little bit about Mumbai's scouting, just to add on to the fact that
mm,
Mumbai already are a strong squad and they've had Shabnam Ismail as well to it. The fact
yeah,
is, Mumbai across tournaments, right? Not just talking about the IPL or the WPL.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
look at even the other tournaments this franchise plays, the scouting has been amazing. They make sure they pick
mm,
up talents young. Even some of the big names that we have today in the Indian cricket, such as Surya Kumar Yadav or Hardik Pandya,
Hardik
were all
Pandya,
once
yeah, yeah,
scouted. Ishan Kishan, for that matter, were all
just with
once
Bumrah
scouted.
as well,
And
Bumrah.
I think this is something that's
Yeah,
Bumrah as well. Bumrah, yeah,
mm,
mainly. And even a bigger point is something that a lot of people don't know is Chahal was before in Mumbai before coming to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
RCB,
He was
and
in
he too
Mumbai
was
as well.
spotted by Mumbai.
Mumbai,
So
yeah, of
really
course, of
a
course.
great yeah, great scouting by
Mm,
Mumbai. The next thing I want to talk
mm.
about is the man of the match. I mean, the women of the match. I'm extremely sorry. The women of the
Killer
match,
of the
Amelia
match,
Kerr,
yeah.
picking up 4 wickets
We are in
for herself
WPL, bro.
and making sure, we spoke about how Shabnam Ismail at the start of the innings. Yeah, picked
Mm,
up three back-to-back wickets, and I mean wickets of the top three batsmen and got them out. And it was Amelia Kerr in the end who again didn't let to get for them to get some
yeah,
much-needed runs in the later part of the innings. So tell me, sir, how good was Amelia Kerr in
yeah.
picking up those four
She
wickets and
just
not giving a lot of runs?
used the pitch, as they say that. She just pushed the pitch. That pitch was
Right.
hookish and slow, and she just bowled slowly and straighter, inviting the batsman to put a mistake, and then she caught the results. That's what I
Right.
would say.
Amelia Kerr was amazing, and honestly, come to the second innings, Gujarat with just 126 on the board, never really looked. Unless there was a miracle and somebody got like 4 wickets or somebody did a pulled off a Asha Sobana from yesterday.
Yeah,
Unless somebody did that, there was clearly nobody. There was no way they were going to defend. 126. So going
but
forward in this tournament, what my
yeah,
question is
yeah,
going to be is, this. Yeah, tell me, Asa, you had
yeah.
something.
But I think one question from Gujarat good for them. It is Tanuja Kanwer. Yeah, I think she's
Right.
the lone warrior for Gujarat today, and she did well with the bat, bowled well, fielded well. She did everything. What else can a player do? I think that she didn't get any support from them,
Right.
and she's the only one
Right.
positive for
Absolutely.
Gujarat today.
Yeah, I would like to add on to
Yeah,
that. So the eighth wicket partnership, we should talk about the eighth wicket partnership. So when the Gujarat Giants were reeling, they were in all sorts of trouble. Tanuja Kanwer and Catherine Bryce stitched a partnership which was in need of the hour to get Gujarat Giants to a respectable total 126 which they could come out with a hope to defend and give their bowlers something to play at. They were playing shots like a seasoned top order or a middle order batter, which we did
Right.
those exact things which we were expecting to see from a Beth Mooney, for example, as a from any opening batsman or a middle order from the Gujarat Giants, which we did not see. We were seeing from these tailenders, Tanuja Kanwer and Catherine Bryce in the eighth wicket partnership. I think they added 48 runs, which was very
Yeah.
crucial to
Correct.
get them. They had a wide range of shots. They were middling the ball, great timing, hitting sixes out of the ground, slog sweeps, switch hits, and that did the world of good for
Right.
Gujarat Giants to get to that total.
And MA had this
Right.
problem with the
Definitely.
tailenders always, like they will
Yeah. Mumbai is
hit all the
always.
batters and always
Yeah.
mess up with the tailenders. Like the last year final with DC.
Yeah.
It was a similar
Absolutely.
story, I
And
think. Yeah.
Vivan, yeah, Vivan, coming back to your point, yes, Tanuja and Catherine were definitely some bright spots in a rather forgetful match for Gujarat. Going forward, what do you think? I mean, is Gujarat going to just look at it as a one-time thing where they're not going to worry much, start of a tournament, and Mumbai's obviously a quality side, and or are they going to like, or what else would you do? Are you seeing some changes that are going to happen in the 11, or are you seeing a different approach? And also, while you're at it, can you touch upon the importance of a toss, a coin toss? Which happens at the start of the match, and how important it is, because all the three victories that have happened, I mean, two of the major victories that have happened is by teams batting second. Just courtesy the Asha's amazing performance yesterday. Bring it up again. Other than that, it was, and even there, it seemed like the team batting second would make it until the 17th over. So my question to you actually is first, it's a two-part question. I think both of you can take it after each other. The first thing is, how important is it for Gujarat to make any changes or not, or go about this? And second, the importance of the toss as well. Start with Ivan.
Yeah, I think Harmanpreet Kaur took a very bold and very good decision to bowl first, and we can obviously see the results of that. It proved to be the right decision to choose to bowl first, and she said she likes to chase, and they chased pretty comfortably. They put Gujarat Giants, who were playing their first match. They didn't really allow Gujarat Giants to get into the their any control any part of the game. So from the start, Shabnim Ismail started really well. After Shabnim Ismail finished her spell, Amelia Kerr took 4 wickets. So Mumbai Indians were applying constant pressure, and Gujarat Giants could not free up and score runs, and that led to a batting collapse, which led to a very poor total. I feel going forward for Gujarat Giants, I think a power play in a the first power play, the first 6 overs in a T20 is very important. You just cannot afford to lose 3 important wickets in the power play like Gujarat Giants did. So I think that is a very important point that they will look at in their team meeting. They will need to capitalize on that power play. I think in the last 2 matches we saw, even though in the power play teams didn't look to score too much. Like you see, we see in the IPL, teams scoring at 10 runs per over in a power play, etc. But here, even though in the first 2 games, what I observed is, even though the in the power play too many runs were not looked to be scored, or boundary hitting options. They kept rotating their strikes, and they lost less wickets in the power play. Only I think one or two lost, and that going forward led to the batting team to get to a very good total. Like both matches, we saw having a good total, which led the match to go right down to the wire. And I think when you lose 3 important wickets in the power play, it just puts too much pressure on the middle order.
Right.
Even there are wickets falling on both ends. Someone like a Beth Mooney, who is a very good player, she was batting really well to keep the scoreboard ticking. But when wickets are falling around you, the pressure gets to you, the run rate pressure, the
Right.
scoreboard pressure. And I think that led to Beth Mooney's dismissal. And I think Beth Mooney was a person who could have um, added like a score of 50 or more to take Gujarat Giants to a good score. But that she couldn't do because of the pressure of the scoreboard pressure and wickets falling. So I think Gujarat Giants a very important factor for Gujarat Giants going forward in this tournament for their success is to capitalize on the power play in both bowling and batting.
So basically, guys, that brings us to the end of today's matches analysis. I hope you've gotten some great understanding of what happened and why it happened. We'll be back for more tomorrow. But before that, uh, with a certain trend you might call, or the culture of our show Stumps and Sixes, is taking tomorrow matches predictions. And before we get into that, Vivan and Sai, I need to let you all know that the last two times myself and Sakshi got the predictions, we got it back to back. So hopefully y'all get it right too. So tomorrow we have the UP Warriors taking on Delhi Capitals. Two teams that are coming off from back-to-back some victories in both their matches. So, what do you think? Who do you
Repeats.
think is going to come out tomorrow?
I will go for Delhi Capitals, bro.
Delhi. Sai going with the
I am a
capital, and
Chennai
Vivan.
fan, that's why. I
Yeah,
love
even
Right.
I'll
I
go
mean,
with
yeah,
Delhi
Chennai.
I've joined the
Capitals.
club.
Yeah, Jemima Rodriguez is in Delhi Capitals, and I think it was a very tough loss to for them. I think they deserve to win the first game, and I
Last
think
match.
Delhi Capitals will be back and they'll will get the win tomorrow.
Okay, both are
Absolutely,
back in
Jemima fans
Chelsea
all
now.
round. I feel like we should change the name of this show to the Jemima Rodriguez show. I think every match
Yeah.
we're having a show. She's coming up. Why not? Again, different talent there. She'll be in action tomorrow, guys. Don't miss out
Yeah,
on
we
that.
eager to see that.
And yes, and one more before I end off today's show, just one last point. I think somebody brought up the point that today Gujarat are playing with five debutants. We ourselves here at Stump Six Sixes played with two debutants today, and just a great show, guys, all round. And I hope you all watching it
Thank you.
also enjoyed as much as we enjoyed putting it up for you. On that note, guys, thank you and have a great day.